So, did in fact intend to put up a video of Borderlands 2 this week. Um, Things got a little sidetracked. Yes, that's right. My truck has no bed. It's in fact over there. I was out driving on Monday, and I could smell fuel. So, didn't want to stop and do anything at the side of the road. I hate people that try and do that. So I finished what I was doing and I came home. It was only about 5 minutes. And when I pulled in, I found fuel dripping from my tank. It was dripping from the top of the tank and running down the sides and dripping. So I knew from replacing the tank straps recently that dropping the tank was not going to be a solution. So I took the bed off. There will be an upcoming video about how I did that, but it was actually a fairly easy thing to do. The bolts, 6 bolts came out fairly easy. I put some PB weld on them the night before. Sorry, PB Blaster the night before. And the only one I had a little bit of an issue with, it was just stuck a little bit. I put a bar on it. It came right out. But let me show you here real quick what was leaking. It is still a little wet because I had a little tiny leak over here, which I'm gonna put some more JB Weld on. I just doused the thing in JB Weld. But unfortunately, you can't buy this piece and just replace it. You have to buy the whole unit. And that's gonna be somewhere around $100, give or take. So I figure I spend, what, $10 on some JB Weld that I could use for something else later. It's always good stuff. And slapped it in there. Like I said, it's still leaking a little bit. But it's maybe an eighth of what it was. And I think what's happened is that because I started the car when the JB Weld was still a little wet, it worked its way around and out the side. So I put some more on early this morning, and that was when I noticed the tiny leak on the side. So gonna put a little tiny bit more, not a lot, maybe just the size of a pea on there, and hopefully by 1:30ish tomorrow it'll be nicely cured and ready to go. I think the main problem was I put it on with a tiny scraper. It was only about half an inch wide, and I should have put it on with my finger. You can get into all the cracks and stuff, because if you notice, there's a lot of stuff going on right here, and it's kind of hard to get into that space. But I'll give you an idea of what else I did here. Just temporarily, I put these on. You can see it goes down. It's welded, bolted in the center. They do shake a little bit, but they are temporary. And then this guy is not solid, but this is just to keep it from flopping around. And this is pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. But having the bed off allows me to fix all of the, not damage, but rust and shit. As you can see, my fenders are disintegrating. Both sides. This side's actually fairly decent. This inner lip is fairly decent, but the other side is, you can see, right in here, it's disintegrating real good. And then up here, that hole's not supposed to be there. And the other side I tore right off because it was so close to falling that could have fallen off on the road and damaged a lot of cars behind me. But other than that, the bed is in terrific shape. What I'm gonna do is probably cut this out sort of squarish, and then just put a flat piece in, because I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's kind of easy to tell right here. I'll run my handle along it and it goes out right in here and then flat again. Let's see if I can show you from the top. Yeah, it's a little better. But trying to match that compound curve. I don't know, I'm good at raw metal work, not good at fine metal work. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just take some sheet metal and go flat, and then it'll be unique. It'll be my repair on my truck, and I kind of like that. The only issue I might have is with these inner fenders. Let's see if I can get some light. There we go. Actually, this one's not too bad. I was expecting a lot more damage on this side, but this one looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just have to repair some of this, and I won't have to go flat. But anyways, I've been talking to myself for too long now. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you may know that I just did all of this by myself. I lifted this thing off. It's got to come up almost 3 feet to get off, and I'm just exhausted. So tired. You guys have yourselves a good day. I'm gonna go take a nap. Maybe 2.